Welcome back, Raider Nation, to the Raider D podcast. We are doing a big giveaway and we're bringing in the three amigos. We are one amigo short. I don't know where in the world Hot Beavers is, but wherever he is, I'm sure he'll be joining soon. However, I am joined by the long time missing amigo out there. What is going on, Western Conference? How are you? It's been too long, dude.
It's been too long, brother. How you doing, man? How you doing, Raider Nation? I'm glad to be back here. It's always an honor to be back here on my boy's channel and to go live and just bring content to you guys out there. Man, I'm always just busy with work, just getting swamped. But I had to take some time out of my beautiful Sunday. I said, hey, man, I got to do something with boys here. It's been too long, too long. So I got to be here, man, and broadcast live to you and yours truly.
Yes, sir, man. How's Pops doing? I know it's Pops' birthday.
Yeah, man, he turned 71 yesterday, man. My pops is still going, and I'm happy that he could be around for this long, So I'm just enjoying every moment and experience that I can with him for the time being. So I'm very, very happy.
Nice, nice. Got a big super chat shout out from our boy A Train. Wishing the best for whoever's going to win the tickets tonight to come hang out with me and Hotspot. Unfortunately, Western Conference is working, man, and cannot make it.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately, yeah,
we
I'm
will
working.
arrange something in the future, hopefully, to get my boy down here. Hot Beavers in the house. We are
What's
now
up?
whole. The three amigos are back together. We was missing you, bro. We was gonna have to send out the posse to come find you.
Oh man, yeah. Well, my horse was a little slow today, but we're
Yeah,
good.
I see that. What's
What's
good,
up,
man?
brother?
What's good? How's it down there in Vegas? I'm gonna be seeing you real soon, God willing.
Yeah, I mean, still hot, so works for
It's
me.
Vegas. It's
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah. I think everybody's just kind of anticipating the season is coming up soon, and there's some energy. It's great to be in Raider Town. See
Yes,
all those
sir.
flags everywhere and that sort of thing. So, yeah, happy about it.
So, as everybody knows, I've been advertising this thanks to super fan Raider Ryan, who was able to get the channel 4 tickets. Um, I'm going to be using 2 of those tickets. Me and my camera woman, aka my beautiful wife. Uh, we're going to be down there with Raider Nation Hotspot, the OG Beavers, your pops. So we'll be going to the practice on the 20th together. And one lucky winner is going to win these other 2 tickets that I have. We're going to be announcing that during this live stream. This live stream is going to be an hour long. So, first thing you need to do, we've had a bunch of people go to blackbrainofficial.com and enter their emails, sign up for the newsletter, and that got them entered in to win this pair of tickets. The first thing you need to do, as the rule was, you had to be here in the live. So I want to see comments. Everybody who entered to win at blackrainofficial.com right now in the comments, put in your name and that you entered to win the tickets and that you have signed up with Black Rain Official. You don't have to spell all that out. Just say, hey, I signed up, entered to win, put your name, and we can go from there, okay? We're not giving them away just right now, but we are going to give them away here shortly. So you guys got to just hang tight. We're going to talk some football first before we do the giveaway. Okay, because I
Yes,
haven't got
sir.
to hang out with you guys for a little bit, especially Western Conference. A lot's been going on, right? So we're going to start out with you, my brother. I know you do a lot of breakdowns. You study the game. You're a student of the game. How are you feeling about Aiden O'Connell versus Gardner Minshew, number one? And now that we have a little bit of a right tackle controversy between our rookie DJ Glaze and Thayer Mumford, what are your thoughts on these two competitions that are brewing with the Raiders right now?
So I'll first start off with the whole AOC Garner thing. On my last video that I posted, I recently actually spoke on this here. But as you guys know, I'm sure you guys have been following what's been going on in camp also as well. But it seems like per day since camp has started, one person has a good day, one person has a bad day, or they both have a bad day. Someone's throwing a touchdown, someone's throwing a pick. So to that, I personally believe that we truly want to find out who is going to be that guy and who's just going to get the nod going forward until preseason starts. Because some person could have a bad day today, a person could have a bad day tomorrow, but it's only training camp, so they're just getting in their reps. So I don't really believe, that really factors into who's going to be the starting quarterback going forward, because it's training camp. They definitely got to get their reps in with the first team and the backups and all that. But yeah, I just feel like we won't have a really answer for that until preseason begins, which will start this upcoming Saturday, which I'm fired up for. But I just feel that it changes day by day, and you guys will hear it from outlets and reporters and from sports broadcasters and things like that. Well, Gardner had a bad day; he was throwing ducks. Oh well, AOC looked sharp, but then he threw picks. So it's really nobody's really gonna know until we go underway towards preseason closer to week 1. And with our offensive line situation there with the injuries that we do have, I feel like that we kind of have the depth to not worry that much about it. So I don't really have too much concern about it going forward. Honestly, my biggest concern that I have right now is just all the speculation and the spotlights that we have on our two quarterbacks right now, with just people saying this, that he say, she say, and all that jazz there. So that's how I honestly feel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're not crowning the QB, the king. You're not going to crown him today.
Well,
so
if I
many,
had to
so many
choose-
are
so-
crowning.
So like right now, if they were to ask me, hey, question, what is your choice for right now? You're going to pick this guy. He's going to go under center right now, and he's going to go in the game. I'm going with AOC. And I'm going with AOC, not being biased or anything like that at all. I just feel like he has the proper tools. So does Gardner. But I feel like AOC already has the system down from his previous year, and he knows what to do. And it's his job to lose. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy that there is a competition for that job, because I just don't want nobody to just be given that job as per Derek Carr. So I want them, to like fight for that job, and whoever wins it in an honest battle, then that's who I will be happy for going forward under center.
Nice. Yeah, I feel the same way. Whoever is going to be, I'm going to throw my weight behind him. I'm going to support him. As long as they're doing a good job and Devontae Adams is happy, I'm happy, right? I don't have a horse in the race, so to speak, as to who's going to be it. I just honestly, I agree with you. I think at this moment right now, if I had to choose, it's going to be Aiden O'Connell. I think he kind of earned that right to earn those first reps and see what he can really do and what he can really be. Hot Beavers, how you feeling about the quarterback situation right now and the offensive right tackle situation? Because reports are coming out that Thayer Mumford has been struggling a little bit at that right tackle, and I know he prefers the left tackle with Colton Miller's shoulder being injured. I mean, is there a Colton Miller retirement going to pop up, or is he not going to be healthy? How are you feeling about those two situations?
I'll start with the quarterback stuff. I think the fact that our quarterback battle is pretty much the most interesting story in training camp all around the NFL has caused a lot more conversation about it than is warranted, especially this early. And the media doesn't have much else to talk about, pretty much. So I think in any normal world, there wouldn't be such a micro focus on what happens each day with players. I think right now it seems pretty darn even, and I think Ty goes to AOC because he's younger and has more arm talent. You want to bet on that arm talent. I think that's what everybody's kind of, saying when they say they want AOC, right? We want the more talented physically player to blossom because he has a higher upside. It's not a AOC Minshew favorite thing. It's a Raider favorite thing, right? So that's where I'm at on that. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more that makes sense when they're not playing against one of the best defenses in the NFL every snap, right? With an offensive line that is not whole. And so segueing over to that line, I had my questions about whether we should have thought about making a trade for Colton Miller before the draft. I voiced this, and people thought it was crazy. But you trade high. He's unfortunately had that injury, and the surgery probably made that impossible. I think if he was healthy, it might have been something we looked at. Because I do think that Thayer Munford is better at left tackle than right tackle. And that is a left-handed, right-handed thing. It's not easy to overcome, much like I was advocating for Parham to get moved to his natural position at right guard rather than left, where he should improve. DJ Glaze playing well at right tackle is a good sign. We've got some other guys that can play out there. It does, put a damper on our depth if Colton Miller can't play, which I think is huge. Because there are guys playing now that were going to be depth, right? Or competing for right tackle and that sort of thing that would be depth. So that is an ouch, right? But injuries happen. We are pretty lucky to have a player that we have seen perform well for Colton Miller in this, it's almost the exact same circumstances, the same injury, one pre-surgery, one after, right? If he has to play. So that's one thing. And then, we're starting week 1 against a team that got the injury bug hitting them at one of the more important positions also. So we'll see, who gets through that, and then we'll see what happens after. But I hope he can get back. I mean, Colton Miller being back would be huge.
Absolutely.
I want to see what happens at left guard also, because that whole left side of our line could look different than week 1 last year. So we'll see.
Yeah. So a quick reminder, everybody, if you are here to win the 2 tickets to the August 20th open practice that we're going to be giving away during this thing, you would have had to have signed up to the blackrainofficial.com newsletter over the past couple of days. If you did so and you are in the live right now, hit the comments and let me know that you're in the live. Drop your name and let me know that you guys signed up. We will be doing that giveaway during this live here shortly. So you're going to want to let me know that you are in the live, because you have to be in the live in order to win the tickets to come hang out with me and this guy over here, like over there. Yeah, that way. Raider Nation Hotspot and OG Beavers will also be with us. And so if you guys want to do that, make sure that you drop that comment. Let me know that you are actually here, you're present, sign in, check in. Let me know that you're here. We've got one guy, Art Raider, has already checked in. So you got to make sure you're here right now. There's only one, so it's looking pretty good for Art, but we're not giving it away just yet. We will see. If you signed up, drop that comment. Let me know that you signed up and you are present for the giveaway. Okay, so look, obviously the offensive situation with the quarterback is still in flux. I don't like it. I wish that we had that number one guy figured out, and that's the route we're going to go in. What I cannot stand is every single day the people who hate AOC, my colleagues in this business of YouTube, talking head Raiders content, is crowning Gardner Minshew every time Aiden O'Connell forgets to tie his shoelace. Oh, there you go. It's Gardner Minshew's job now. Aiden O'Connell threw an interception. It's over, guys. Go ahead and just make it official. I've seen several videos saying the same thing today, because yesterday Aiden O'Connell, who was playing with the second string guys, because Gardner Minshew got the first string guys yesterday, they keep rotating them back and forth. And we completely forget that because yesterday he's playing with the second string guys, he throws a couple interceptions, didn't look that crisp, didn't look that sharp. He doesn't have a lot of time with these second string guys. He's been doing it with the first string guys. Gardner Minshew looked crisp. He looked sharp, threw 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. They are saying the interception he threw was not his fault. Trey Tucker let it go through his hands, right into the hands of who else? Jack Jones, who has been showing out.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest beef with it is, look, before we go and start crowning Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell, we got to let this situation play out a little bit more. We all know that they're not going to make that decision until after at least 1 preseason game. At least 1, if not 2. I don't think they'll let it go all the way to 3 preseason games. I think that would be a detriment to whoever's going to be your starting quarterback to make it last that long.
Yep.
But on Friday, all the reports is that Aiden O'Connell pulled away because he threw a couple of touchdowns, no picks, and Gardner Minshew threw a pick. But Gardner Minshew was playing with the second string guys. AOC was playing with the first string guys. Then they switched it up on Saturday, and now the roles are reversed. And some of the other creators out there who love Minshew are saying, "Oh, see, this is it. He's pulled away. He's the guy."
Yeah,
It's not there yet. Let's all just take a breath, hold back, and let the process play out. I want it over with. I want to know who the starting QB is because I want him to get all those first string repetitions. That's going to be key, vital importance for us to go in and start out hot. We have to beat the Chargers in SoFi. No questions asked. End of story. There is no other option. We have to start out 1-0 and then go from there. We cannot start out 0-1 and lose in SoFi and have a quarterback play bad because he didn't get the first string reps.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think the longer that this quarterback competition stays even, the more likely it's Aiden O'Connell also. Just because of the things we mentioned earlier, upside, arm talent. I think my feeling is if Minshew was going to take the job, he probably would have established that already.
Yeah.
As the veteran, right? So, I think it's more likely we see AOC, as the starting quarterback to start the season. Also because we know that Minshew, can come right off the bench and perform well game 1, right? And he's done that over and over again. He also is more of a gamer, so he's going to play better in games than practice, which is typically the issue with him and why he doesn't always end up doesn't ever end up starting. Even though he probably could have started a couple times. So that's my thought on it. It's probably going to end up AOC.
I think for by the second preseason game, we'll kind of figure out and find out who that because I really don't see it us making the choice in the third and last preseason game. So I think it'll be all done and settled by the second preseason game for sure.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so let's talk about defense a little bit here. We got a Palomao has been balling out. Reports are coming out. He's doing really good. Corian Bennett has really started to show up in year 2 of his career. Again, this is all just practice. It is not a real live game. We're going to have a lot more to talk about in September than we do right now. However, I think it's very important to note that our secondary is looking pretty nasty, and Jack Jones returning kickoffs. Apparently, he returned one to the house last night.
To the house. Yep. To the house. Yeah,
that's
man.
Gonna be. I mean, are we looking at a new Deion Sanders here? Without
look,
he doesn't have the speed. I'm not saying he's as fast as him. I'm talking about instinctual playmaker ability type Deion Sanders without the speed. He is fast. Jack Jones is fast. Don't get me wrong.
was what I would give him, possibly.
Say that again.
Asante Samuel.
Asante Samuel was a good comp.
Yeah,
That's a good comp. I want to see him go all the way out though and just be like prime time, man. Go be like prime time.
High step or whatever, or look at a dude, that kind of stuff. So some of that, but I mean, Asante has some sauce on his game too. So don't sleep. So yeah, I think Dion is just different. I don't.
Yeah, man. I think Dion is a one-on-one, type player, and I don't think we'll have another primetime, soon. And I'm happy that Jack Jones, is handling some kick returns and he's taking it back to the house. But and this is just me. I hope that they don't make that like a ongoing consistent thing, because I really don't want him doing that, going to the regular season, because I don't want him to get hurt, and because he's a big part of our defense, man, and I just don't want him to get injured.
I do understand. I get that part of it. I think though, however, if it was the old school kickoff where you literally have guys flying at top speed at your face, that'd be a lot more worrying. The way the kickoff is now, though, these guys aren't getting up to speed before they hit whoever the kick returner is. So I'm not as worried about him getting an injury from doing kickoffs. But man, if we can start scoring touchdowns off of kickoffs, because Jack Jones is just that instinctual of a guy when he's around the football that he knows where to go to get that open lane.
So he was all conference receiver for Poly High, in my home city. So he was actually really dangerous as a high school player with the ball in his hands. He concentrated at cornerback, probably because he's better there and makes more money. But as a smaller guy. But yeah, he's definitely a guy who gets his hands on the ball. He can do some things. He's very natural with that. So not surprising to me.
Big Jack Kenna brings up a good point, is maybe having, Lauby's probably going to be on special teams, possibly punt returner. I don't know that Trey Tucker, has he ever played kick returner, punt returner?
He's returned.
Has he? Okay.
Kickoffs.
He would be fantastic just due to his speed, and he's shifty, right? But it's going to be interesting to see how the new kickoff pans out. What I seen in the Hall of Fame game was not impressive. It was boring. It didn't look like it was going to be much. Yeah. But we'll have to see when the regular season comes. Games are on the line. Guys are playing harder. You got first stringer, special teamers out there. We'll see how it's going to pan out. It's going to be interesting. Talking about things panning out, we are now 23 minutes into this live stream. We are almost ready to give away this pair of tickets to the August 20th Open Practice. Come hang out with me. Come hang out with Raider Nation Hotspot down there in Vegas on August 20th. Go to the Open Practice with us. We'll try and get you down there to get you some autographs with players, stuff like that. I have some connections down there. No promises on the autographs, but I'll do my best. We're about to give the giveaway. Now, you guys have known, those of you guys who have signed up at blackbrainofficial.com and entered in to the newsletter, you guys are automatically entered. However, the rule is you had to come to this live and be in the live and drop a comment in the live to let me know that you're in the live stream and that you are alive. So I don't want to see dead people, okay? At this point right now, only Art Raider has commented that he signed up. And I know it did.
Well, that was easy. All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
So you guys have a few minutes left. If you signed up, you have to comment in the comment section and tell me, Raider D, I signed up, and put your name in there. Okay? Few minutes before I give this away. Right now, Art Raider's all by himself.
I I just figured out why Raider Ryan is so awesome. He was born in San Jose, just like me. So big ups.
Hey, San Jose, stand up right here, baby. It's San Jose. Gotta represent. Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. There's magic. Magic in them hills.
Yeah.
OC Raider says, how do I sign up? I just hopped on. Okay, OC Raider, this is how you're gonna do it. I'm gonna give you one shot, even though you're actually late to the game. You have to go to this QR code or the link that is now in there. You have to sign up for the newsletter. That's going to enter your email to the blackrainofficial.com newsletter. Go do that right now, and I will check on it here in a few minutes, and I'll put you in the drawing.
There you go.
Best of luck to you. Best of luck.
Anybody else? You're only going to have a couple of minutes. So you got to hit this QR code or the link down in the description. Go sign up for the newsletter right away.
Yeah, hit that QR code real quick, and you can just be in the drawing, man. That's all you got to do.
It'll populate, and I will see your email as soon as it goes in there. And we get you in. Now, you have to be available in Vegas August 20th. Don't sign up if you're not going to be able to attend. Because that would be a big bummer. It's 2 tickets, so you bring your wife, bring your kid, whatever you want to bring, your brother, your best friend, your pops, whatever. It is 2 tickets that we are going to be giving away.
Raider Scorpio 562 says he registered. So let's see.
That's 3.
Okay. Where we at?
QR code on the screen is the link. Follow the QR code.
Yeah.
Raider.
Hold on. What is it not in the description? Let me put it in there.
That's right. There.
It's
I'm
on the
pointing at
screen.
it right there.
Bang.
Just make sure it's in the description too. Is it? Oh, no, I did not put it in the description here. Let me put that in there real quick. So, bam, save, uploaded, good to go.
Scan the code, follow the path, come on over to Black Rain Official. I heard there's a good rider over there.
Yep. He is. He has some hot takes.
Very good rider. Very, very good rider.
Okay, let's go back there. All right, that's in the description as well as blackrainofficial.com. You can click on it in the description. And then let me do the QR code one more time here. Bam, and then that should usually shows up the link there. I don't know why it's not putting the link in there. That's interesting. It usually does. But it is in the description now, so you can click on it in the description. I don't know why it's not in there. So we got Raider Scorpio.
OC Raider says he's on his phone trying to watch the stream. So can he get a direct link or something?
Yeah, it's in the description now.
Okay, so there's a direct link for you.
Yep. Okay, let me see. So we've got Scorpio now. I know somebody else just signed up. So that's Scorpio. So we got Art Raiders, we got Scorpio, we've got OC Raider. OC Raider, did you get it? Okay, you're in.
He says I'm in
Nice.
here. Is Jack trying to get in there? Or?
Yep. Okay, I see. We got 2 guys that just came in, so there's 2 more on here. But you gotta drop the comment and let me know that you're in. I know OC Raider is in. Who else we got? Who else is it live in the chat right now? If you've signed up for the tickets to enter the drawing, which we're going to do here in a little bit, Right now, I've got 3 people who've confirmed that they are in the live stream. OC Raider, Scorpio, Art Raider. You 3 guys are in right now. Anybody else? I know somebody else just signed up.
Can't win if you
But
guys
I don't
try.
see them in the chat. I don't see you in the chat. I only have OC Raider, Art Raider, and Scorpio. Anybody else? Raider Scorpio 562, right? I should put that Raider Scorpio on. Okay. Now confirm, all 3 of you guys who have confirmed that you are here, you can attend August 20th. Just want to make sure that you're able to do it. Yeah, I know. Art Raider was like, dang it, man. I was in there all by myself. I was in there all by myself.
Close,
Nobody else
man.
showed up. All right. So got a few more minutes. We're going to hang out just for a few more minutes before we do the drawing. Predictions. One of my favorite things. Predictions for the Raiders. SoFi Stadium week 1. With Herbert in a boot. He plays. He's hurt. He has that plantar fasciitis foot injury. Okay?
Yes.
I'll save my prediction for last. We'll go with the amigo in the middle first. Western Conference. How do you think week 1 against the Chargers is going to work? Are we going to repeat the 63-21 blowout, or will something else happen?
We're definitely gonna get a win. That's for sure. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be a 63-point blowout, but I definitely see us winning by. I can see us winning by at least 2 touchdowns, but for sure, we're gonna get that game for sure. I can't even think of who their backup is right now, just in case if Herbert is that hurt, So, but I just think we got that game in the bag. It's Harbaugh's first game. He's still trying to work out all the kinks and all that, and I think we got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot spot?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna predict a score something like 35-3.
Nice.
And that's just because they're gonna slow down the game and be all Harbaugh-y and stuff.
Harbaugh, I like that.
Yeah. Run.
So yeah, a lot of to try to we're gonna be doing the same kind of stuff. So I expect 1 defensive score or at least a turnover that gives us a short field. So yeah, they're not gonna score many points, Herbert or not, because this is new for them, and without Herbert, it's just going to be impossible. He's going to be like rushing himself back after no preseason. So at best, it's a compromised Herbert. So yeah, 35-3. And I expect Zeus to be the story at the end of that game about how he looks running over people. So yeah.
Okay, so before I give my prediction on this, we have 3 people who have verified they're here. 3 right now. These 3 are going into the hat for the drawing here soon. If you have signed up at blackrainofficial.com for the newsletter over the past couple of days and you are live right now, in order to get in the drawing, you just need to hit us up in the comments right now. Don't have to do a super chat or nothing like that. Just put in the comment that you signed up and are present. Let me know right now because we're going to be doing it. I mean, there's only a few minutes left here.
Do it. Just the stadium itself is an experience, guys. Like seriously, like standing next to Al Davis's torch, right? Like stuff. It's real, right? And then on top of that, the players will be like there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you confirmed? Are we going to be at the practice field, or will we be in Allegiant because of the heat?
It's going to be in Allegiant. So Allegiant has a special roof. So no worry about the temperature inside of Allegiant. It could be 140 outside and it'd still be like jacket weather inside the stadium. I was hoping, but yeah, probably not. It's gonna stay there right at Allegiant. So, and it's awesome. So, yeah, it's probably better for people who haven't been there. I haven't had a chance to walk around the practice facility, so but Allegiant is it's special. Yeah, so you'll love that. And I know it pretty well, so I'll show you guys around.
You see, there's nothing in the hat. There's no.
The hat is going to be filled soon.
Nothing in the hat. So we got some people going in the hat. Got OC Raider in there. Raider Scorpio, you're in there. Art Raider, you're in there. Anybody else that is present right now, if you signed up for these tickets, you want to go to the open practice with me, the Raider D, and my boy Raider Nation Hotspot, Hot Beavers, you got to drop the comment right now and let me know that you guys already signed up in the blackrainofficial.com. This is your last chance. I'm going to give my prediction, and after my prediction for the first game of the season, that's it. We're going to do the drawing. So set that right there for a second. Now, here's how I'm feeling about it, guys. Justin Herbert, if he plays, he's going to be hobbled. He's also going to be forced to hand the ball off and a whole bunch of times. They're going to run. And I think they're going to run straight into Max Crosby's arms, Christian Wilkins' arms, Tyree Wilson's arms, Malcolm Kuntz, Butler, and Jenkins when they're rotating in. I think we run the score up nasty on them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We were going for 70, according to AP. We just ran out of time. If the offense is firing on all cylinders and the defense is handling business, Justin Herbert's not able to sustain drives, I think we put up 70. Now, how much garbage points the Chargers are going to put up doesn't matter. They can put up 40, doesn't matter. I think we're going to try and go in there and make a statement for the entire NFL, because the entire offseason we have been utterly disrespected to the point of being said that we're the worst team in the NFL, despite the fact that the Carolina Panthers were the worst team last year and didn't get much better whatsoever this year at all. In fact, I would say that their defense got worse. So I think the Raiders are going to go in there. I think they're going to try and make a statement game out of it and really just handle business.
Wow. Yeah.
So speaking of business,
and handling
here's what's about to happen. Can we get a drum roll, please? We are officially going to draw one name out of this hat. There's 3 names in there. One name out of this hat, and it's going to decide all. Okay? And let me turn this off here so I don't hide my co-host. Bam. All right. So you guys can see the names are in there. I haven't done anything to them. They're still in there. All right. Can I get a drum roll, please? Hot Beavers. Who's it going to be? OC Raider! Art, I am so sorry, brother. I know you was the first one in here. But OC Raider, you just won yourself the tickets, brother. And he had just came in too.
Congratulations!
Good times.
Just was able to get in last minute and get in there. Raider Scorpio, apologies, brother. Don't worry, we've got more giveaways. In fact, we have a consolation giveaway just for the 2 of you. You guys are both getting free T-shirts from the Raider D. So we're going to be sending you guys out an email.
Nice.
We're just going to have to get your address and stuff. So you're going to get a free t-shirt. We just need to know your size. OC Raider, you're going to be coming. In fact, I am about to send you an email right now. Please open up your email and
Nice.
accept it, because I want you to come up here live with us. And let's see. It is Adriano Martinez, correct, OC?
Scorpio.
not
Not
the
the kid,
kids,
bro.
man.
Oh my gosh, man. Raider Scorpio, you're breaking my heart now. Oh man. I wish I had more tickets, brother. I wish I had more tickets to give away, man. I feel terrible right now. I'm so sorry. Dodgers Raider just missed it too. Oh my gosh. You're late, bro. You're late.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, guys. OC Raider, man, it was just his day. It was his day. OC Raider, what was your let me check back here. Let me see. What was his name again? Where are you at, OC? Where is he at? Where is he at?
Joke of the day, Radio Scorpio. That's nice. Great timing.
Where? So OC Raider. I know he put his name in the chats.
So
Let's see. Where is he at? OC Raider. Oh yeah, Adriano Martinez. Okay. OC, I'm about to send you this email here in just a second. So, bam. You're going to get it from our parent company, Kaleidoclip.
Nice. Congratulations.
Dun, dun. And all right, so in this email, there is a link to this stream, so you're going to come and join us live for the rest of the stream, brother.
nice.
Sweet.
Okay, email is sent. You should have the link in your email now. So just click on that link, and it'll just have you put in your name. You'll come up here onto the live stream with me, Western Conference and Raider Nation Hotspot. Congratulations to OC Raider and to the 2 Constellation guys. Don't trip. We're going to send you out an email, and you guys are going to be getting a t-shirt in the mail. Just need to know what size do you guys wear.
Nice.
Art Raider, what size do you wear? Let me know down there in the comments below.
Raider Ryan.
Raider Ryan wants to join. Yeah, absolutely, you can join, brother.
Yeah.
Let me shoot you a link.
The legend.
And if you guys don't know, this is like Raider Ryan is the one who gave us these tickets so that we could do this.
He made this possible. It's
Shout
his
out
hustle.
to Raider Ryan. Respect, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Raider Ryan, you should get the email right now. Art Raider, we don't have 2X. However, these shirts are bigger than normal, so I'm going to send you an XL.
Yeah.
And it should fit you just fine. I'm 220 pounds. I wear an L in the Raider D podcast Max Crosby t-shirt, because I had them with the manufacturer when we were dealing with them. We had them make them bigger, because I always feel like I normally wear a 1X, but then you'll get a 1X and it'll be too small. I didn't want that. The American audience were bigger than what the tag says usually. So I had these made one size bigger, but then labeled the smaller. So 1X should work for you just fine, brother. And then Raider Scorpio, what size do you wear, brother? Let me know in the comments below. OC Raider, did you get the email? Let me know. Haven't heard from OC Raider since he won the tickets. he immediately ran
Money
to
and
the
run.
quickest place to go celebrate. Dodgers Raider says Wi-Fi going to be rare in Chiefs Raiders pretty soon. Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibilities with that guy.
Well,
Okay.
his favorite coach is there, so.
Yeah, OC, come join the live. Just click on the link and pop in. Okay, he's logging in right now, everybody.
Nice.
We got OC Raider coming up. Raider Ryan, did you get your email with the link? Raider C-Dub says he wears a 48. I don't know what the 48 means.
I think he means jersey size.
Yeah, he's just saying like extra large.
All right, just waiting for today's winner, OC Raider, winner of the 2 tickets to come hang out with me, Raider Nation Hotspot. Consolation prize, though, was to the guys who did get entered in time, and that is Raider Scorpio and Art Raider. So we're going to be sending them out Max Crosby Dry Fit T-shirts, special edition, Raider D podcast signed, just for you guys. Just need to know, Raider Scorpio, I know Art Raiders. Raider Scorpio, just tell me the first part of your email so that we can get you an email for that T-shirt for you. If you're still here. I know his kids were crying because he didn't win. So he may be taking them out for ice cream right now and left the stream.
Gotta do something for those kids. Sorry. Sad.
Brando Foster has the I don't know what face that is. It's like the crying like shock face or something.
Oh. He must have been late.
Yeah, he was late, brother. You was late, bro. We already did the giveaway, man. Remember, I told you guys you had to be in from the beginning of the stream because I wasn't going to tell anybody when I was here. In fact, Art Raider almost won it outright because nobody else had been here. If I'd given it away 5 minutes earlier, Art would have been the winner. But I'd kind of always planned to give it away right after the half-hour mark. Brando says, there we go. OC Raider in the house.
Hey, what up, guys?
What's going on, OC? Congratulations, bro.
Man, congratulations, man.
Coming to hang out with the boys.
Yeah, man. Be
I was
awesome.
having some technical difficulties, couldn't get my email reset, so I just jumped on my phone.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So, all right, OC, tell us about
Nice.
yourself, where you're from, how long you've been a Raiders fan, and how excited are you to go down to this practice this month?
Man, so 06, I started being a fan of the Raiders. My boy Justin got me hooked. So I've been a fan for about 20 years now, and been through the worst of it. You know, it's been a rough 20 years. So
Yeah.
I'm over here in California in Orange County, and I'm stoked, dude.
Nice.
I've been wanting to go. I haven't been to Allegiant yet. I haven't been to the Las Vegas game yet. So this is the next best thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
you know, in some ways it's actually better because after the practice, they usually let everybody go down there, shake hands with the guys, get autographs, stuff like that, which is really hard to do after a game. So for me, I think the practices are the games are great, but the practices is a little bit more interpersonal, right? And you get to see these guys a little bit more up close and personal, and that's a lot of fun. But of course, you're going to be hanging out with a couple of cool guys. Obviously, Raider Nation Hotspot being the coolest. Well, actually, I'll say Raider Nation Hotspot is the second coolest because his pops is the coolest. So,
Oh man, come
so
on.
OG Raider Beavers is also going to be there. His pops will be there. He'll
Yeah.
be there. I'll be there. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. You're going to get a T-shirt from me, the Raider D, our very own Max Crosby T-shirt, signed Raider D podcast. So that'll be waiting for you when we all get together. So you entered in when did you hear about the enter for it just as you came on right now?
Yeah, like my wife's pregnant. She's taking a nap. My daughter finally took a nap along with her, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I just opened up YouTube and I saw you live streaming, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then you like literally like for a chance to win practice tickets,
Nice.
click the link, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah,
Right time, right place, I guess.
yeah, for sure.
You got the daddy magic on your side. That's what happened. man.
Yeah,
So,
you know, it's taking care of business today. I got some favor, and I just
Yeah.
subscribed to your channel probably less than a month ago, Raider D.
Nice.
Like I'm a new time
Nice.
follower, so it's my lucky weekend. I think I'm gonna go buy some lotto tickets.
Good
Yeah, man.
time to be joining the Raider D, man, for sure. I mean, and again, we're waiting on Raider Ryan to log in. Let me know, Raider Ryan, did you get your email? So Raider Ryan actually is the one who got the tickets and then donated them to the channel so that we could do this whole thing because he's not able to attend, unfortunately. I actually tried to get the tickets and mine just kept freezing. I couldn't get it to move. I don't know what was going on, if I was just logged on at the wrong time or whatever. So I was trying to go through my contacts at the Raiders organization. Unfortunately, the media department of the Raiders organization is a little bit upset with me right now. So they're not cooperating because I interview players without their permission and they don't like that. So there's nothing that says that a player has to get the organization's permission to go on a podcast. But I guess they're trying to make sure that there's no drama, but we run our podcast very professional, and so we would never put the players in a bad position. But I'm
You
a
wouldn't
little
give
bit,
them, like a comment doll or anything.
yeah, I'm kind of in the doghouse with them right now because they told me I should get their permission first. And then I tried to work with them because we did Trey Taylor, and they were mad about that because I didn't ask them. And then I tried to work with them. They weren't responding, so I said to hell with it, and we brought on Will Governor. So now they're really upset. I'm like, well, you're the one who didn't respond. I was happy to work with you guys, but you didn't respond. So Raider Ryan, I'd given up all hope of going to one of these practices. We had planned on doing the whole thing. Me and Hot Beavers had talked about it because he's in Vegas. I'm up in Utah. And lo and behold, Raider Ryan was just like, bro, I got these 4 tickets. I'm giving them to you. You know, you give them away, go down, do some filming, whatever. And I was like, man, that's cool. So Raider Ryan, as soon as he gets on here, you got to meet him. This is all because of him. He's such an awesome dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love that guy. Been with the
He's a
channel
cool
from the
guy.
very beginning.
Super cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So OC, what do you think? What do you think about the Raiders right now? Do you think for the first time in a while we got a really good team? How you feeling?
Yeah, I think I don't even know what I'm watching on defense. Honestly, the second half of the season, you know, I was like, what is this? You know, and yeah, I'm really stoked for this season because I like how AP's just like a leader of men, and you know, he does what he says. He lives it. Like it couldn't like you. I don't think just any head coach could be a Raider head coach, and like I don't think we've ever had one like this since like Madden or early 2000s John Gruden. You know what I mean? Like this is a legit head coach for us, and yeah, I can't wait to see Wilkins and Crosby and Kuntz eat, man. I want to see them crumble all these quarterbacks in the AFC West. You know what I mean? Herbert, Knicks. I know that they're gonna be eating Knicks all day, but I want to see them get Herbert and Mahomes. You know what I mean? I really want to see it.
Yeah, for
Intimidation.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, that's right.
That D line scares people.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what we need. The quarterback must go down. He must go down hard. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So
Yeah.
I mean, Crosby, is the start of it, and then you got Kuntz and Wilkins, and I think we're gonna see some stuff. I mean, even Adam Butler is just like mauling people last year. I mean, it's underrated. To bring him back. So
did you see what he said? Like he doesn't want to be a third down guy anymore. Like he wants more reps, right?
Listen,
and he's been doing really good.
He's
so
an
far.
athletically talented guy. It's not like he's some kind of also ran or whatever. He has real talent, real size, and explosiveness. And so if he continues to do that rep after rep and can stay in a good enough shape to give us those reps, that's huge, man. Because he's a monster. So
for sure. Raider Scorpio, what size shirt do you wear, my brother? Let me know in the comments what size you wear. We do got to make an order for you. We lost OC.
You can come on back.
OC,
Jack,
just log back in, bro.
Yeah. Jack makes a good point. He says best defense since '83 in the 2002 teams. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So
did you see, bro? Did you see A Train's $10 super chat? It's aimed at you.
I did. Thank you, A Train. He knows why. He owes me a drink. From a bet.
Drink
it
some
may
tea.
or may not have involved you, Raider D, but we won't talk about it.
Drink some tea, bro. Drink tea.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tea.
Yeah. It's PG. This is a PG show. Okay, Raider Scorpio XL. Got you, bro. Got you. XL for my boy. Raider Scorpio. Please go buy the kids some ice cream. Make them feel better. Look, we're gonna have more of these type of situations. Hopefully, as the season progresses, we can get into some more of these giveaways and stuff. So stay tuned, guys, because you're definitely gonna want to not miss out on those things. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button because it's very important that you get notified when we do these type of giveaways. And we're going to be doing more giveaways, especially as we get more sponsors of the show. And there's Raider Ryan. There's the man of the hour.
Salute Nation. How you doing, man?
brother?
Good. Salute to you, brother.
Thank you.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
you,
I just
man.
got back from the store. I'm glad to see somebody won the tickets.
Yes, sir. OC Raider, man. He just hopped in right at the last minute.
Right
Last
on.
second, like it was his
Oh,
day.
I see Art's going to be pissed off. He was the only one in the thing for a minute.
He was. Like it was like Art was like feeling like, man, it's a wrap. Yes, Art, I do have your email, brother. So we're gonna shoot you an email. We got to make you an order, and then we'll send you out the T-shirt.
Oh.
We'll have to get your address and stuff so that we can fill out a order card for you. And you see Raider Ryan's wearing his shirt right now, sporting it, representing,
I love it.
baby.
Yeah.
I
Just
got
win,
two
baby.
of them. They fit great, man.
Yep.
Nice.
So
Did we lose them
Nice.
again?
we lost OC again. I think he's having
Oh.
connection issues.
Yeah, he said he's having some issues. So.
Yeah,
There we
no,
go. He's back.
My
Back.
wife woke up and she was like, "Where are you?" And I just she's like, "What?"
I'm winning tickets, babe. That's where I am.
You kidding me?
Yeah,
So
I just
speaking
sent,
of
I
that,
just sent her
so
the link right now, so she
Yeah,
can,
so you
she
got-
can, like, verify it.
you got two tickets coming.
Yep.
So are you're bringing wifey or who are you bringing
Oh
with
yeah, she's a fan too. I converted her like 2 years ago,
you?
so
Nice.
yeah, we're gonna
Nice.
be repping for
Couples
sure.
that Raiders together, stay
Yep.
together, baby.
Right.
I did the same thing, man. My wife's coming. She's my camera woman and microphone specialist. So she'll be doing all the recording and stuff. But my wife is originally from Singapore. She never watched American football before. Then she gets married to me, and I'm like, this is a family tradition. We gotta get you into this. And I really didn't expect much, man. And she's like, sometimes she goes harder than I do now. Like she'll be like that. Like we'll break off a run. I remember like last year, Josh Jacobs broke off a nice little run, and she's just screaming like, "Go, go, go!" I'm like, "Whoa, whoa!" It was 10 yards.
That's like my mom. That's like my mom. She's a huge fan. Mom will be there too at practice, man. She is a huge Raider fan. Probably forgot more about the Raiders than a lot of people even know. And yeah, her screaming at long runs or big plays is like a part of my my upbringing and Raiderdom. So shout out to moms out there. Love you too. So
Yeah, see, unfortunately, me, I don't have that same luck. I have a fiance that's diehard Niners, so. But slowly, I could see her coming over because she's like, "You have all this Raiders content. Where's all my content?" I'm like, "There's no such thing as Niners content because they like Raiders fans. Raiders fans are the only ones in the world like this, you know."
Yep.
And she searches everywhere and she finds a couple, but she's like, "These guys are nothing like what you watch." I'm like, "It's facts, you know."
yeah.
And
So
speaking
you
of,
come over to the dark side anytime.
OC, let me get so we have large and extra large. The shirt is the one that you see. I'm sure you've seen me wearing it before as well. What size are you?
XL.
XL? Okay, I got you. XL, and then L for the wifey?
She probably well, she's pregnant. So yeah, let's do L just in case.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
my XL, I weigh about 240, brother, and this thing is a little baggy on me. I like my shirts baggy though, but these things feel great, man.
And then you got the XL, right, Ryan?
I got the XL, yeah.
Yeah. I'm 240 and I wear the L. So
yeah,
it's,
see, I like mine a little baggy, but they're great shirts, man.
She's probably a medium.
I have a medium.
She's probably close to a medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
So we're gonna bring down a bunch of shirts because we're gonna be doing giveaways on the strip and stuff like that too. So,
man, I bet she's downstairs watching us right now. Like, I can't believe this fool's on YouTube and he won some tickets. Like, I wish I could see her right now, but hopefully she got my link.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I hear
It's the
that
first
they're
time I've
supposed
ever
to be
been on a
doing
YouTube podcast too. There's like all kinds of cherries being popped right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear they're supposed to be giving away. They're supposed to be picking out certain seats from the Coliseum of practices to bring people down on the field too. So, who knows?
Yeah, I got some connections with some players down there. I let them know that we're going to be there. So hopefully we can get a little bit more of a VIP type situation going for you guys so that you can get up there and meet them and stuff. I mean, I've already met them and stuff, and then we're going to be hopefully doing some interviews in person down there as well. Obviously, me and Hotspot will be doing some live podcasting while we're down there as well, and then hopefully have some players sit down and do some fun interviews. So the whole thing is like it all came together. Again, as I was telling the story earlier, where I was out, I had to take my wife out to lunch, and I got the email notification to get the tickets from the Raiders. And so I went on to do it, and there was like 800-900 people ahead of me. I was like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. And it just kept freezing, and it wouldn't move. It just got stuck, and I tried it a couple of different times, and it just wasn't working. I was like, okay, I don't know if their system's down, it's frozen, whatever. I kind of gave up on it. I was like, I'll just contact the media team over there at the Raiders and see if we can just get some special tickets set up. And then, like I said, they're ignoring me because they're mad because I interview players without their permission. Give them some time, they'll get over it, or they won't. I don't know. I'll still keep doing what I do. I don't care. But then Raider Ryan just hits me up the other night. And he's like, hey, bro, I got these 4 tickets. I can't attend. I'm giving them to you. Do what you got to do with them. And I was like, man, God is great. This is so amazing because I wasn't expecting that. Me and Hotspot had been talking about setting this up because he's down there in Vegas, setting this up and us doing a show down there and putting everything together. It was going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. And it just didn't look – plus I had some health issues last month that I'm still recovering from. And so it sucked, man, because we weren't going to be able to get it done. And then Raider Ryan's like, boom, here you go. So God works in mysterious ways. We're going to Vegas. We're going to record. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. And you know what, brother? I remember you saying that you weren't able to get the tickets and you've been trying to get out to Vegas. And my whole thing went through it. I was on a trip, and when I first got on, it was like 8,000 people in line. So then I kept checking in, and then I forgot about it. And next thing you know, it had sent me off, and I had to go signed up again. So I did it again. And somehow I ended up checking at the right time. It was 50 left. And next thing you know, they're sending me an email for the tickets. So I thought of you as soon as, because some work stuff came up. My boss quit, so I get promotion that way. And I can't fuck up. That's my first big job is on that weekend. So I passed it on to somebody that could do something with it and hopefully help your channel out a little bit as well too.
Well, like I told you, Ryan, the thing is, as this channel is taking off like crazy, we just passed 2 million views on the channel this past
Congratulations.
weekend, which is nuts. And I mean, we started out, I had a couple hundred subscribers. All of a sudden I had 1,000, then I had 2,000. Now we're almost at 8,000, probably going to hit 10,000 somewhere by the end of the month, maybe next month. Probably 30 to 40,000 by the end of the season, possibly 60,000 depending on the growth. Like it comes in spurts. Like I picked up, 1,200 subscribers in the past couple of weeks, but I had 2 months where I only picked up 200 subscribers. So YouTube's weird with that. But as the channel grows, we're getting a lot more notice from advertisers. We're getting more notice from players, raiders, stuff like that. As the channel grows, we're going to get more of these opportunities. So I have already been planning, bro, that as soon as we're able to make it happen with your schedule, my schedule, Raiders practice, Raiders game, something, we're going to hook up, Ryan. We're going to hook up for sure.
For sure, brother.
Got to get you down here. There's a couple of the OG supporters of the channel have been with me from the very beginning. You're one of them. The two gentlemen to my left or right, whatever that is, that way, have been with me from the very beginning.
Thank you, Daddy D.
There you go with that.
I had to throw that one in. That shit was hilarious, man.
My boy A-Train, big shout out to A-Train. He's been with the show from the very beginning, showing out big support, like with these super chats as well. So we're gonna try and definitely get the whole original crew together. If not this year, definitely next year, but hopefully this year we can get some stuff all put together. Yeah. And it's just
maybe we'll have a Super Bowl party when we go.
That would be nice. That would be nice. I think the Raiders got the team.
Boy, I'll show y'all Vegas if we have a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Shoot for the moon, baby. That's what we do.
That'll be Vegas.
Look, man, it's one of those things where things can just change from one season to the next. It can definitely happen.
Look at the
Houston,
Texans.
Yeah, they turned it around in 1 year. Detroit's turned it around. I think the Raiders turned it around this year.
OC, is your wife Alexis?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is she in the chat?
Told you I wasn't lying. I'm not talking
I'm putting her on the board. I'm putting her on blast right now. There you go. You guys are coming to hang out with us, man.
I like how she's like, we won.
Right?
Raiders.
Nice. If she wasn't committed, she's going to be 100,000% committed now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, my wife
once you go to the game, she's definitely going to be 1,000 in.
My wife is so stoked about this trip right now. She's up there, going through all the Airbnbs right now and restaurants and everything that we're going to be doing. Oh, I love the tent, man. That's in your backyard, huh?
When I smoke. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Try not to smoke on the show, so I just go back over here. And if you look, we multifaceted home. We have the Raiders, the Seahawks, and the Niners.
Dang.
I tried to get my boy to be a Raider, but he just is a little Seahawk. And he's as diehard of a Raiders fan. He's diehard a Seahawk fan that I'm a Raiders fan. Yeah. Like today, that kid, we were getting ready to go to the store. He had his chain on and everything. I'm like, oh goodness.
Well, you're out there in that land.
Let's fucking go, Raiders!
Congratulations, Raiders!
Yeah, congratulations. We'll see you guys on the 20th.
Thank you guys. This is awesome.
You're welcome. I can't wait to meet you guys and hang out.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I don't even like. It's probably gonna take me another day or two just for this to sink in. To be honest with you.
Yep, get those airline tickets, man, and
Yeah, man.
get the hotel and everything lined up, man. And we're doing that right now. That's literally what my wife is up there doing right now. The airline tickets, the hotel or the Airbnb, the car, everything. Like she's putting all that stuff up together right now.
That's what's
So-
up. We're driving distance because we're over here by Disneyland, so we're just 3 hours. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I'm 6.5
Nice.
hours. Technically 5.5 hours if you just drive nonstop, but it never pans out that way. It's usually like 7.5 hours with us to drive from Salt Lake. I just hate driving, so I'm flying. We're just gonna hop on a little 45-minute flight, touch down, and just be like, okay, we're here.
Yeah. It's like a 45-minute flight
Yeah.
if we took the plane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably spend more time in the airport than we do flying.
Yeah, 2 hours and going through security, 45 minutes on the
Yep.
plane. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still rather do that than drive, though.
I might consider it, to be honest with you, because she's pregnant. I don't even know if she can fly, to be honest with you.
How
Yeah.
far along is she?
Just over 5 months.
She should be able to fly.
She should be.
Yeah.
I think the cutoff limit's at like 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
If I remember right, I think it's 7.
I think that she's kind of like Mr. T from that one TV show. I'm dating myself, but anyway, she doesn't like to fly. She gets all nervous.
Oh yeah, the movie.
Yeah, the movie, and then there used to be a show back in the
Yeah.
Damn,
What is that?
The A-Team?
The A-Team.
A-Team. There you
Mr.
go.
T didn't like to
A-Team.
fly.
Yeah, they would always drug him up,
Yeah.
basically kidnap him. Yeah.
I pity the fool who puts me on an airplane.
Yeah.
Pretty much. There you go.
Not sure if you noticed the banner back there in the tent. That's the one that I brought. I told you I was going to the Seahawk Niners game last year. Right there in the front with this banner, Raider Mad Max Crosby for Defensive Player of the Year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Seahawks are like, this is the wrong game. It's a Raiders fan. I don't give a shit. I got good seats.
I tell you, I think Max Crosby wins Defensive Player this year because he finally has some help on that offensive line, so he's going to be able to just cook. I can't wait to see it.
definitely.
Cannot wait to see
He was
it.
so close so many times last year, and with Christian there now, that
Mhm.
so close isn't going to be there. It's going to be Max or Christian or somebody else.
Yeah.
Like I said on your show before, I think he's going to tear it up, and then they will still not give him the trophy because they'll say he had too much help. So,
That's
there you go.
that's the downside, right? Like they'll make an excuse not to give it to him, but I don't know. There was so much backlash last year for him not being in the conversation of it, and at least being close. That I think if he balls out and gets 18, 20 sacks, and they don't give it to him, I think that would just there'd be too much backlash. I think at that point they'd have to give it to him, especially if we get in the playoffs and he plays lights out football in the playoffs, which he will. Right, as hard as he goes in practice, as hard as he goes in a regular season game, imagine him in a playoff game. He's going to go super hard. So I think at some point they're going to have to give it to him. I'm excited also to see Max Crosby because, like you've talked about it, I've talked about it. Malcolm Kuntz has really progressed from last year throughout the offseason as well. And if he stays on track of the way that he was the second half of the season, this dude might end up with 20 sacks. We might end up with two guys with at least 18 sacks apiece.
Yeah, he was.
That's nuts.
He was unblockable down the stretch last year. Went back and reviewed the tape. I just put out a little something on him. Me and you were talking about him the other day. But he's just the bend, man. His bend, the way he closes on quarterbacks, the ball comes out. He's added a bull rush, and like he always had that kind of long arm, stiff arm thing that he would do. He can go inside, outside. He's got a spin move. Like the dude is going to go nuts, and so I'm really excited just for him because I think being where he was drafted for a little while there, people kind of gave up on him. And just when everybody gave up on him, he showed up and showed out. So,
all
props to him.
the preparation he does for his body to come out and have that great season for him, that's going to be something different. Now, Max Crosby's on a whole nother level than most of these other guys. He's got our whole team so bought in that he's the captain. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but every interview I watch, our team uses that word super a lot, and that came from Max. I don't know if you realize the West of Max emphasizes things to make him sound better, right? That's super good. And everybody on that team in the interview says super when they want to emphasize something now. That's the kind of leader he is. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to take the show somewhere else, but this was the birthday boy from last week. Look at this crap that he's wearing. And
I want the birthday boy, not that shirt. But
man. You
gotta say hi to the nation.
You're growing into a big guy now. It's time to.
He wanted to come say hi, so
it's time to put on a big man shirt, though. You got to get that Raiders shirt on. We'll convert you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I try to tell him. You know what? He was born into it too, because the entire room where he was getting born in was just set up with Raiders shit. And he had all Raiders stuff. So up until about time he went to school and had friends, all Seahawks fans out here.
Yeah, he's the prodigal son. He'll come back. Don't worry.
Oh, I know.
It's the rebellious phase.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. When he became a Seahawk fan a few years ago, that's when they were doing good, right? And the Raiders shit in the bed. So I get it. But
that's back around.
Times are changing.
Yeah.
Times are changing.
They are.
For the better.
Who's their coach again?
A new day.
Excuse my mouth.
Let's see. So, Art Raider has a good comment. Seahawks had to leave the AFC just to win anything.
You hear that, son?
Burn.
The standing burn for all Seahawks fans. I used to obviously live up there. And
then, unfortunately for them, the Niners started doing good.
Yeah. Now they can't win anything.
But see, I'm hoping. I love that Brock Bowers kid. He's amazing. I just hope we don't get to the point where the Niners got with Debo, where they depended on that thing. When Debo went out hurt last year for a few games, they were horrible. I just don't want to get to that point where you depend on a player that much.
I don't think we will though, because you still got Adams, you still got Mayer. Surprisingly good. We got. How do you say it? How do you distinguish their names? Mayer and Meyer? Is that what it is? Meyer?
Michael Mayer.
Yeah, Michael Mayer. So you still got him. You got the wide receiver. We got so many tools. The real question is QB. Who's going to be slinging the rock?
It's Aiden, man.
I don't think it's about who's slinging the rock. I think it's about how that offensive line gels together to be able to give whoever time back there, and open up the holes for that running game, because we're going to be dependent on that running game to get everything else going. So that if our O-line can gel, if we can get those two guys back healthy, man, it's good. Sky's the limit for us this year if we could stay healthy and our offensive line could gel together. I'm all in for AOC. Don't get me wrong. I'm not Gardner Minshew. I liked him. I've seen what he can do, but I don't know what Aiden can do yet. So, and if he does great, then that's even better for us because he's cheap.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the best aspects of Aiden O'Connell is he's on that rookie scale, 4th round draft pick.
You say bye-bye Gardner Minshew, and you're not going to pay him 20, 30 million next year. So,
yeah. I mean, next year, so Gardner Minshew's on a $25 million 2-year contract, $15 million guaranteed. So if you kept him for his full contract, he would only cost you $12.5 million a year, which is nothing for a quarterback. They're literally talking about Brock Purdy making $65 million a year, and he's not even an elite quarterback. He's a good game managing quarterback, but not elite. So the fact that we have Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew at very cheap compared to these guys that are starters in the NFL right now, that allows us to add depth that the Raiders have not had the opportunity to have in a long time, which is what makes a good team. You have to have depth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Western Conference, how are you
Absolutely.
feeling about the offense as a whole with Aiden O'Connell, with Brock Bowers' addition to the team?
Oh man, well, since draft day, man, I was fired up with that Brock Bowers pick, man, and I just feel like with what we have now, we have so many weapons on offense, and just like how Raider Ryan said, man, like the sky is the absolute limit to what we can do and to what we can bring, because the defense is going to have to pick their poison, because somebody is guaranteed to get open. And I just can't wait, man. But I see Brock Bowers. He's a special talent, man. And I'm just I'm just so anxious to see what he's gonna do and bring for our offense, man. So I just can't wait, man. I'm fired up for it.
Yeah, me too. I want to see how the 12-man personnel lineup's going to work out with the Raiders offense. I know Raider Nation Hotspot, you've talked a lot about it. For the people who don't know what a 12-man personnel lineup is, that package, kind of break that down a little bit for people who don't understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, so the 12 personnel just refers to the 2 tight end set. So you're going to have a X tight end, Y tight end. One of them is going to be more of your blocking, the Y type. So that's Mayer, right? And then Bowers is the move tight end in this offense. So he's going to be, in the slot, out wide, in H-back positions. He'll take handoffs sometimes. He will lead block from the slot or H-back position on pinpoint sweeps and things like that. If you've seen Green Bay's offense when they had Randall Cobb played that wide tight end position for, even though he wasn't that player, just because he was that tough. So he would actually lead block through the hole and things like that. Zone scheme with a lot of outside zone and like pinpoint sweeps, traps, and that sort of stuff. And then RPOs and read option to kind of vary and take some pressure off the running game. He likes to use screens as an extension of the run, and he will automatically check. He'll put it on automatic check to a screen if the defense is in the right alignment. So you'll see more screens than you've probably ever seen, right? Which is going to be on the quarterback to be smart about how that's done, as opposed to just kind of allowing the defense to bait them into things, right? So he does prefer to put some onus on the quarterback to make plays, but it puts the defense in a really big bind, because the most popular defense is the nickel, right? Currently, pretty much that's what 70% of defensive snaps are in the nickel in the NFL. So when you play us, you really are forced to not play very much nickel because a double tight is a run friendly set. You have to respect the run, especially because both the tight ends can actually block. So if you put a nickel back in, then we may just run it down your throat, right? Zeus is just like that. He'll run a dude over and not even think about it. And then so our line is nasty. Big guys, they want to run, right? And so now you're put in this position where you got to go heavier. You've got to use a big safety or something to try to split the middle. Do you have that in your lineup? Are you forced to just put a traditional lineup out there against our guys, and then we just spread Bowers out against your linebacker and he's toast, right? So there's a lot you put a defense in just because there's not a lot of teams that can do what we can do with 2 tight ends. So it's going to be fun to watch.
So OIC just dropped a really good comment. If Herbert's hurt and doesn't play, Aiden O'Connell could go up against Jimmy Garoppolo in the first game of the regular season.
What do you mean? No.
We're going to
Yeah,
put up 70
Jimmy-
for sure if that happens.
Jimmy
No.
G signed with the Chargers.
Didn't he sign with the Niners
That's a very good
No.
I thought he
point.
was on the Rams.
or the Rams? or
Was it the
something?
Ram? I thought
It's
it
the
was the
Rams.
Chargers. Was it
It's
the Rams?
It's the
There you
Rams.
go.
Oh man,
It's
that would have
Rams.
been
18.
that would have been poetic,
That would have
man.
been funny.
That would have been super poetic,
No.
Yeah.
especially if we went in there and just manhandled them.
Jesus.
No, it's probably
That
just
would have
gonna be
been
poor-
super poetic,
Poor
bro.
old Easton Stick, who's
Look at
already
what my
had
wife
enough
just brought me.
down.
Salud.
Some
Yeah.
Raiders iced tea.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's what that is.
Absolutely.
Good old iced tea.
It's my immunity shot.
Yeah, Raiders special
Nice.
iced tea
Cheers.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man,
Thank you, baby.
I tell you what, I am super stoked about the Raiders this year. Can't wait to get down and hang out with the boys and hang out with OC Raider, hang out with your wifey. My wifey's going to be down there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, if you missed out on the tickets giveaway, do not fret. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification. And make sure you go over to blackrainofficial.com. Sign up for the newsletter because we are always doing giveaways. This time it was some tickets to an open practice. You might get a t-shirt. You might get some supplements from one of our sponsors. You might get a poster. You might win some cash. You never know what I'm going to do because I'm kind of crazy and I just like to give stuff away. So make sure that you guys are doing that. Come and hang out with us over here at the Raider D Podcast. Check out my boy Western Conference, his YouTube channel, and check out Raider Nation Hotspot, his YouTube channel. Until next time, guys, be good to yourselves, be good to your family, be good to the nation. You know how we end these streams each and every single time. Say it with me. Raider!